Give a tap on your head. I drop it for a second. Finding a home for forever is simple. Nibble a bone, kind of juice or table. If you put on a show, they will never say no. Because you're making them believe you're a good dog. You're making them believe you are good.
When it comes to the show and what we were able to accomplish in this very short time, I am over the moon excited with what these students were able to do with the show, that they had such awesome voices and they gave all their energy to it and really made these characters and the story their own.
Marcus and I work very well together in a sense of bouncing ideas back and forth, and he will roughly tell me where it's supposed to go and I will come up with an idea and he gives me feedback. So usually it works very well.
When me and Robin get together, it's always a fun time. We just love to just write songs.
Look out! Good is coming for you. Life is a hell of a time to be alive on a journey to get some more truth.
So he'll come up with something and I'll go, I can write to that. Or I'll have something and he says, I can write to that. And then we were just sitting in his house having some wine and I was like, we should write something about dogs.
Could hardly control myself or my tiny puppy dog bladder. See, I was prone to pee like everywhere. And suddenly,
I'm like, okay. And we wrote this kind of crazy song about a dog and his chew toy making love for the first time. It was quite funny. And then we said we could probably do something with that. I don't know what. But then time progressed. COVID came around and we were kind of just in our houses for 2 years. And so me and him actually wrote this show completely over Google Meets. And so we would just, I'd come with some lyrics, he'd come up with some tunes on the guitar, and we just put them together and developed this wonderful piece.
There are people who come in your life, who pick you up and make you strong. And look past me, try.
It was just incredible to see, like, to work with people that are so talented and so engaged in this whole thing and made it better than I could imagine it to be at this stage, of course, like we're talking about. We still want costumes here, we want proper lighting, we want a stage design that matches everything. Of course, we're like not at the stage where our goal is, but at the, like, where we are now, for what it was more than satisfying, and it was made me really happy to be a part of it.
Who's got the stuff? Who's got the stuff? Who's ready for a miracle? Who's got the stuff? If they're great in your future child,
Another person who was very instrumental in making this process possible is Chris Sargent. I met him during while we were doing Book of Mormon together. He's the music director for that show, or was at the time, but now he performs all over the place. He's in all types of different shows, using his genius to bring other shows to life. But me and Robin immediately reached out to him after we had finished doing, putting the actual demos we had together. And we were just so thankful that he heard what we were trying to do and that he fell in love with it as well. And then just dove in, and he's got an amazing ear. He knows Broadway, he knows musicals, and literally he's elevated the show 1,000 more feet, or miles even, than what it would have been. So thanks, Chris.
You try to be what I need to try, and in the end you couldn't help but sacrifice it all for me.
The theme is friendship. It's about knowing you're not alone. Even when you think you are, there's always somebody around you that you can reach out to. It's also saying you can be a friend to people who are, anybody could deserve a friend. Anybody deserves to feel wanted, to feel validated, to belong. That's a big thing that's in the show as well.
My friend, Side by side we go through life.
There's never a place that you aren't supposed to be, I would say, that you can't enrich the world, that you can't help somebody out, and that they can do the same for you. So I hope the audience can really embrace that fact. And it's cool because animals show us that, because animals are nothing but pure love, and they tell the truth immediately, while we humans kind of hide our true feelings in order to get that validation that we think we won't get if we aren't just being our full and complete selves. So we really are trying to get people to know that no matter what you think is holding you back, you're worth it. You're worthy. And you matter. At this moment in time, we are ready to take it to the very next step, which is getting it on its feet, getting it in front of a larger audience that's there, that's into a regional theater, that's doing a workshop of it, where we can add choreography and even more lights and costumes and things. And with those, of course, that costs money. And we are ready to bring people into the fold to be co-producers in making this work come alive, because it needs to be on a bigger stage. It needs to be in other cities throughout the country and even throughout the world. And we are ready to take that next step. We would love for you to follow us on this journey to get us to Broadway and beyond. So please click the link below or go to www.themuttmusical.com to find out all the fun stuff that we're about to do, and stay awesome.